Welcome to another version of Quick Learning with Joy. Today, I'm very excited about sharing this case study, um, and I think this will be extremely beneficial for any startup who's looking to, take the product out and do all the exciting things. So let's begin the case study. One second. Yeah. Right. So this is a quick learning session and let's dive in. So we're talking about this company called Famous Amos. Famous Amos, which is no longer a brand right now, but it used to be a really good brand once upon a time. So founded in 1975 by Wally Amos in Los Angeles, California. This is a gentleman right here, and this is the brand that made him this famous. Okay, and this is the cookies. People love this brand once upon a time. Okay, the brand was originally a single cookie shop located in 7181 Sunset Boulevard in Hollywood. In its first year of operation, it did $300,000 of revenue. Second year, it touched 1 million, and in 1982, the brand revenue reached about $12 million. So great growth rate. The brand shifted from just a standalone store selling cookies to market and broader retail distribution. So they diversified their sales. So that is a good thing. Not the brand yet. I mean, not the types of cookies, but with the same cookie, but in multiple channels of distribution. The brand faced difficulties in mid 80s, and by 84 sales slowed down. March 85, Wally Amos sold 51% of its business. This is where the problems really began. We'll talk about these problems in a bit, but it's a great story so far. Now there are a few more pointers here. We'll not go through each of these, but let's go to the next slide. So what happened really with Famous Amos? The issue was that Famous Amos, as you saw, the growth rate was too quick. Okay, so that kind of led the organization or the product to get into trouble. Look at the rate. 75. The company started off with $25,000 as an initial investment from celebrity friends Marvin Gaye and Helen Reddy. His engaging personality, the person of the Wally Amos personality was really distinct, and he had this great way to portray himself and the brand associated. So people could relate to him and his brand at all completely. Even his packaging also had his picture in it with a straw hat and embroidered shirt. So people could really connect with him that way. So 1975, with 25,000 investment, the revenue reached 12 million by 1982. And by 1985, from 12 million down to 300,000 of loss. What exactly happened here? Lack of business acumen. Now we all know that any founder will not be good at all departments in an organization, right? Wally Amos took it head on, and he wanted to basically prove his that he is good at everything, and he's tried to manage on his own. He did accept later that he made some bad decisions, but wait, hey, it's too late now. So lack of business acumen, that means people do not know anything about all the departments. So that's exactly what happened here. He was good at marketing and he's good at production, but everything else probably needed some more extra experts. Now next, the other problem happened was dilution of equity and loss of control. So to raise funds, he had to sell off his controlling stake, which led to more chaos, because that's where he lost the controlling power in the organization. He's not able to dictate terms, and the investors had their own agenda to make money only. That's what they do, right? So that's what happened. He lost control of the organization completely. What more happened? He lost of the name of rights. While the entire organization was sold to somebody else, he said that what, let's make it a fresh start again. He wanted to, come back to the market because he had the concept. He had tried. He knows now how the industry looks like, and he also knows the cookies. So he started off another company as Ship and Cookie, and soon he got into trouble and faced lawsuits for trademark infringement. The other organization brand that he created was Uncle No Name Cookies. That did not go too well and had to file for a bankruptcy. So, look at the journey. I mean, from a great story down again, then he tried to revive, and then trouble again. So that's what happened. And right after that, he was only accepted as and so this is what happened really with the organization right after all the sales and everything else. So right now the company is, or the rights are over with Ferrero Group, and it was taken over by them in the year 2019. So this is about so far what exactly happened. Now, what is the learning from this? Okay, it's very important that we take our learnings, and it's more important for the startups who's trying to scale their business and looking for revenue to go to other market, add new product line, and all those very important points coming up now. Please watch. So the learnings are here, right here. So self-awareness. First of all, accept that you don't know everything. It's okay not to know everything, right? If you are a good salesperson, you are, so be it. But you may not be a great person in finance. You're not a great person in accounting. So first of all, we need to understand and accept it. So in case you are a good salesperson and you are not a good promoter or manager, hire a manager. Recognize that there is a need for it, and then go and hire one who can do the job for you. Second, you need a team. It's not a one-man journey. You need to have a team who can support you from all dimensions. You need to have somebody who's expert in sales, somebody who's expert in accounts, somebody who's expert in operations, somebody who's in HR, people management, right? So you got to have somebody who can support you, okay, and who knows what they're doing. They're expert in their own domain. So we got to leverage that. So this is what is the second learning. Third one, manage financials. So while your money keeps coming, and you know that your brand is great, you're making money, you will have line of investors waiting outside. But you got to think, how do you manage? There are other ways of raising revenue as well, apart from debt or even selling your equity, and that could be co-branding, or could be an affiliate marketing, or could be partnering with somebody else. There are a lot of opportunity these days, and every company is looking to latch onto somebody who's doing great. And since this guy was doing great, I think there was opportunity for him to also leverage that. That is something that probably we should look at. With these days AI coming up, and with the marketing opportunities, I think there's a huge potential to do affiliate kind of link marketing. Read the fine prints. Now, the way Wally Amos struggled with he was not able to use his own brand anymore. The fine print, probably, right? He missed out on reading the fine print that led him to be completely detached with the brand that he conceptualized. So that is hurtful. So engage a lawyer. I mean, if you don't know something, like I said, it's okay to accept that you don't know, and then engage people who know and who can guide you, right? And then resilience and adaptability. What we learned from this case study is that even though the entire thing went out, he never gave up. He never gave up trying. So once that cookie business was down and he was sent home from there, he started another venture, and this again started being more profitable. This is where he started branding for muffins, other cookie brands, and he started doing something he was more passionate about, that is driving the literacy advocacy, right? So people promoting literacy requirement for everybody. Probably that is what he learned from his own experience. Well, that is pretty much all about the case study. But again, the case study has got enormous amount of takeaways for startups. Please make note of those. I will see if there's any questions, and if you have any other company, there are a lot of companies who have been through this kind of situation. Some of them bailed out, some of them died a natural death. Do ping and let me know if you know of any other company apart from the one that we just spoke of, and I'll be happy to acknowledge. Well, thank you for watching.